All right, let's dive right into this because right now you are literally holding on to an untapped gold mine. Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're breaking down the fascinating psychology and the hard data behind turning your phone into a vending machine.
So let me ask you something right out of the gate. I want you to really, genuinely think about the device you're holding or maybe looking at right this second. We carry these absolute marvels of hardware everywhere we go, right? But how are you actually using it?
It's kind of a crazy juxtaposition when you think about it. On one hand, you've got a device in your pocket with exponentially more computing power than NASA used to literally send humans to the moon. And on the other hand, well, look at how we actually use that power. Scrolling TikTok for 2 straight hours, arguing with absolute strangers on Reddit, or, let's be honest, checking your ex's Instagram at midnight.
But here's the hidden reality that no one really talks about. While most people are just bleeding time, people your exact age are using that exact same phone to pull in an extra $500, $1,000, or even $5,000 a month. And no, I'm not talking about some sketchy crypto scheme or a flash-in-the-pan scam. We're talking about real, boring, repeatable work. The wild part? Most of us just swipe past this opportunity every single day. So, you see, the question isn't whether you can make money with your phone. The real question is, why haven't you started yet?
Section 1. Your brain against you. The psychological diagnosis.
Look, the trap most of us fall into is just overwhelming noise. You Google how to make money online and bam, you just get hit with drop shipping, NFTs, becoming a millionaire with one viral tweet. You watch 3 hours of YouTube, feel completely swamped, and then you retreat right back to Netflix. Psychologists actually call this analysis paralysis. When your brain gets hit with too many options, it doesn't get pumped. It literally shuts down. It actually feels safer to do absolutely nothing than to risk picking the wrong thing. And honestly, a lot of online content is designed to keep you in that confused state, so you just keep watching. But hey, there's an even sneakier trap here. It's called the lottery mindset. Most people, if we're being totally honest with ourselves, don't just want to make money online. They want a magic shortcut to get rich fast. They aren't looking for a side hustle. They want a winning lottery ticket. And because they're constantly hunting for this shortcut that, spoiler alert, doesn't exist, they never start the realistic things that actually do. Your phone absolutely can make you money, for sure. But it's going to require about 30 minutes of actual effort before it pays off.
Moving on to Section 2. The vending machine method. A value delivery system.
Okay, I want you to start picturing your phone as a literal vending machine. Think about it. A vending machine doesn't make money by just sitting in the corner looking pretty. It makes money when it delivers something valuable to someone who actually needs it. The people out there making money on their phones have figured out one really simple thing. What do I have or what can I do that someone else is willing to pay for? That is the whole secret, right there. So let's break down the triad, the 3 most realistic, proven categories that are working right now for everyday people.
Category 1 is all about selling your attention and opinions. Huge companies spend billions of dollars every single year trying to figure out what consumers actually want. And how do they do it? By asking real people. Platforms like User Testing, Survey Junkie, and Respondent will literally pay you cold, hard cash to just give your honest opinion on apps, websites, and new products. You're not building some complex business empire here. You're literally just telling a company what you think while sitting on your couch in your pajamas. And it's all about that very first $10 payout. User Testing, for instance, pays around $10 for a 20-minute test. For a lot of people, that first $10 drop into their account is the exact thing that flips the psychological switch in their brain from, okay, this stuff is a total scam to, oh wait, this actually works. It's a completely zero-skill entry point into making real money.
All right, let's move on to Category 2 and see how this builds. This is about selling a skill you already have, just wrapped up in a different package. Now, this is a massive mindset shift. You absolutely do not need to go out and learn a brand new skill to make money online. You simply need to take a skill you already possess and put it right in front of the people who desperately need it.
Just think about how easily this reframes things. Can you write a clear email? Well, congratulations, that's copywriting. Are you good at organizing information logically? Boom, that's virtual assistants or data entry. Do you take decent photos on your phone? That's content creation. Are you really good at a specific subject from school? That's tutoring. Entire platforms, like Fiverr, for example, are built entirely on this. Freelancers on there are making anywhere from $5,000 to $5,000 for a single gig. And you can list a service from your phone in, 45 minutes? Remember, you don't have to be the best in the world. You just have to be good enough to help someone who knows absolutely nothing about it.
And then we have Category 3, micro content and digital products. Now this one definitely takes a little bit longer to build, but it is the ultimate play for what people actually mean when they throw around the phrase passive income. If you know how to do anything, like fix a common car problem, create a budget in Google Sheets, or maybe speak a second language, you can package that knowledge. You turn it into a one-page PDF, a quick video course, or a digital guide. It costs you absolutely nothing to reproduce, you make it one time, and it can sell 1,000 times on platforms like Gumroad, Etsy, or even Instagram. To put that into perspective and show you just how powerful this is, consider this one example. There's a teacher in Ohio who literally made a digital lesson planner on Canva. They sold 1,200 copies at $7 a pop. That is over $8,000 generated from a simple, basic Google Docs template. I mean, your phone is the production studio, the internet is your storefront, and you just have to figure out what you want to stock the shelves with.
Looking at this comparison makes it super easy to choose your starting line. Category 1, super low skill required, and a really fast time to pay out. Category 2 uses your existing skills, kind of a medium wait time to get paid. And Category 3, that takes a bit more specialized knowledge and has a longer time to pay out, but it offers massive scale. You really just need to decide which realistic path fits your current motivation and timeline.
Section 3. The true barrier. The invisible hurdle. So the real barrier here is something psychologists call present bias. This is basically the human tendency to completely overvalue what we have right now, comfort, entertainment, just chilling and doing nothing, over what we could potentially have later. Your brain is incredibly good at convincing you that the effort of setting up a Fiverr profile today simply isn't worth the money you might make 2 weeks from now. So what does it do? It tricks you. It tricks you into watching just one more video or doing one more hour of research, all while you're actually doing absolutely nothing. I really want you to sit with this analogy for a second. Imagine you found out there was a real crisp $20 bill sitting in a drawer in your apartment right now, but you had to move a couple of heavy boxes to get to it. Would you do it? Well, of course you would. Without even thinking twice, you'd move the stuff and grab the cash. Making money on your phone is exactly like that. The money is there. It is 100% real. But your brain is whispering that the digital drawer is probably empty anyway, just because opening it requires a little bit of effort, and well, effort feels uncertain.
Look, the people succeeding at this aren't somehow smarter or more talented than you. They just stopped waiting to feel ready. Because feeling ready, that's a lie your brain tells you to keep you comfortable. In fact, Stanford research backs this up perfectly. They found that the #1 predictor of someone succeeding at a side income goal isn't how flawless their master business plan is, it's literally how quickly they take the very first action after learning about it. The faster you move, even if it's super imperfect, the more likely you are to follow through. Getting that first $12 survey payout proves to your brain that it's real, and suddenly your brain stops fighting you.
Which brings us to Section 4, Opening the Drawer, the 1-hour challenge. Okay, so here is exactly what you need to do in the next hour, depending on which path you want to take. If you want the fast path, go sign up for user testing or Survey Junkie right now. I mean, it takes 10 minutes. If you want the skill path, open up Fiverr, browse what people are charging for things you literally already do, and just set up your profile. And if you're aiming for that long-term path, spend 20 minutes writing down what you know, then search Etsy or Gumroad to see if a digital product for it already exists.
Now, if you choose that third path and you find out someone is already selling your idea, I want to completely reframe this fear of competition for you. If they are already selling it, that is not competition. That is market validation. It means real people out there are actively opening their wallets and buying that exact thing. It's a huge green light.
And please keep this in mind. Your goal this week is not to make $1,000. Actually, scratch that. The goal is simply to prove the concept to yourself. You just need to flip the switch from, I wonder if this actually works, to, I know for a fact this works, because I just did it. That one small, imperfect shift, it changes the whole game. It's the first domino in a chain that will make your life look totally different a year from now.
Think about it. 10 years from now, you're going to look back at this exact period of your life. In one version of the story, your phone just stayed an entertainment device, and making money stayed something that only happened to other people online. But in the other version, you spend 45 mildly uncomfortable minutes today setting something up, even if you weren't 100% sure it would work. The opportunities haven't changed. The only variable here is whether or not you decide to open the drawer. You know there's something in it. So what are you waiting for? Get out there and take that first step.